Hey. That was cool. Let's do that again. Ready?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Molly, and this is my best friend Victoria, who's gonna add a little weirdness to this video today.
You just can't preface it like that. I'm not that weird.
So today we are going to be doing the Totally Should've book tag, because we thought it would be really fun. And don't mind us that we're basically wearing the exact same outfit.
This is my best friend, and I am the version of her when she's gonna be pregnant, and she's also edgy.
Except that we don't know that I actually will be pregnant. In my life is.
But you will be edgy and you will have this hair.
I couldn't pull off blonde.
Neither can I, but I do it anyways. I look dead today.
You do.
Okay.
Let's get into it. Stop wasting our time, bitch. Okay. Question number 1 is Totally Should Have Had a Sequel. My obvious answer is The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. We all know it is my favorite book of all time. And of course, I want to know about everything about my babies.
I agree. One of my favorite books of all time. Not my favorite book of all time, but one of my favorites. Just want to know what happens to Soda, okay? That's it.
You only care about Soda?
I don't care about my book is a very little known book. It's called Dead Girls of Hysteria Hall. Don't know who it's by because this is not my house and I don't have my books here. Oops. Basically, this girl dies and she has to find a whole bunch of closure to her life, and the ending was just very, very rushed, and I felt like it could have extended into at least 2 books. And I really enjoyed the author and her writing style. And just watching her come to the end of that book, and I was like, that was way too much in 20 pages.
Damn.
Okay, it was 50 pages, but still, there's a lot of shit that went down.
Too much. Question number 2 is Totally Should Have Had a spin-off series. According to Thorns and Roses.
Yes.
Spin-off of Nessian. I just need Nessian. I just need some hardcore Nessian.
It just should happen.
It should have happened already.
End of discussion. It should have already happened.
It didn't.
It hasn't.
And
I'm still thinking it's gonna happen.
I'm not okay with the fact that it hasn't happened yet. Question number 3 is an author who totally should write more books. I'm going with Sally Green, the author of the Half Bad trilogy, Half Bad, Half Wild, and Half Lost. Granted though, this just came out last year, but I'm not okay.
Give her time.
I'm not okay, okay? I'm just not okay about it.
My choice is Daniel Vega, author of the Merciless series and Survive the Night, needs to write more horror novels as Daniel Vega.
Because her books as Daniel Rollins were crap.
Not as good.
I'm sorry to say it.
I wouldn't even read them because of what she told me. And I had bought them first.
Do you even have Breaking?
Okay, I'm burning, but whatever. It's the same thing.
But, yeah, I hate to bash her because I love her so much.
I love this version of
but
her.
Burning and Breaking were just not good.
This is raw and beautiful.
Oh, it's so good. If you are into horror at all, highly, highly recommend The Merciless or Survive the Night by Daniel Vega.
I brought this book home to my dad's house and he almost kicked me out.
Question number 4 is a character who totally should have ended up with someone else.
Oh, 4.
Oh.
Anybody else.
4 should have ended up with anyone else. If you don't already know the fact that I hate Triss, you can go watch my Unpopular Opinions book tag. I will leave that link down below. But we both have the same feelings about Triss.
How is that an unpopular opinion? I feel like everybody I talk to doesn't like Triss.
Everyone I've talked to was so upset by the ending of that book.
I was happy.
And not my sad, not what we were sad about. The actual very end of the book.
Okay,
I was like,
this is what would make it even sadder. 4 realizes that he has gay feelings for Uriah, and they become a couple, and it would have been beautiful. And that would have killed me. Triss, I don't know.
Kill me because Uriah died.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Uriah died so early on.
So did Triss.
It was all fucking Triss's fault that Uriah died.
But if we get Triss out of the picture, we could save Uriah. They could be together.
We could have gotten
it
Triss out so much earlier.
Cuter.
Question number 5 is a book that totally should have ended differently. Half Lost. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. It should have.
I didn't read it.
It just shouldn't have ended the way it did. It was a beautiful ending, but I'm not okay.
Bella, you don't need to have a baby. How is that even possible? Come on.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Stephanie, what are you doing?
If a woman vampire cannot birth a
Birth
child,
a child.
then a male vampire should not be able.
Have working sperm.
Yeah.
Okay?
Just
you're dead.
You're dead.
Does not work like that.
It doesn't make any sense. In Vampire Diaries, they have that. Like, vampires can't have kids. I watched the show. So, question number 6 is a book that totally should have had a movie franchise.
Merciless.
The Merciless, yes.
Hands down.
Oh my god, I don't watch horror movies, but I would so go see that.
Merciless. Never seen a horror movie in a theater. I would go see that.
I would so go see that.
Hands down. We would be there.
Oh my god, I would love for that to happen.
5 days before.
Waiting in line 5 days before.
Waiting in line in a tent with a homeless guy outside guarding us.
Hell yeah. Question number 7 is totally should have had a TV show. I'm going to say A Court of Thorns and Roses again, because I think we are saying HBO
Yes.
produces this, because if it was like ABC Family or something,
Freeform.
that would not be good. This is like HBO material. I feel like they could go in depth and stuff better.
There's too much sex for
Yeah, and
Freeform
there's
to
too
do
much
it right.
sex.
Plus, Freeform, I'm sorry, your Shadowhunter series is crap.
Question number 8 is totally should have had one point of view. I am going to say Allegiant,
Agreed.
because they were basically the same person. Like, they didn't have their own
It wasn't
styles of thought.
It wasn't like a separate story. It didn't give you anything for the story.
Yeah, it didn't give you anything extra. Maybe a little extra knowledge about what was happening with the four, where Four was like, we're not actually divergent, but whatever. And all those people who were just kept there, who weren't divergent and treated like shit.
Yeah. My second one was Breaking Dawn. Jacob, I do not care that you're running around as a wolf for like 90% of that. I want to be in Bella's mind while she's going to apparently be breaking the laws of vampirism to have a baby. I want to know how that's working out.
She probably couldn't think of what it would be like
Exactly.
to have a vampire baby. So she's like, you know what? I'm going to put it in there, but like we're just not going to know what's
Then
happening.
you're a werewolf. How do you know? Yeah, no, Jacob didn't need to be in there. I think that the transition from Bella being in birth with her child to becoming a vampire, like actually that transition before just her transition part, like when she just gave birth to her child, knowing what she was feeling and her human emotions, would have been better if you could actually see it, but instead you see Jacob.
Question number 9 is totally should have a cover change. I'm going to go with Vampire Academy. I know it already had a cover change from its worst covers, but they could do better than this. They could do a lot better than this. That's all I have to say.
Mine was Ender's Game, which I don't have with me because it's not my house.
No.
But if you have read Ender's Game before the movie came out, you know it had a really cool classic cover because this book came out like way a long time ago. And then when the movie came out, they took like the most messed up part from the movie and made it the cover. They go in such detail about what it looks like in the book, and then you take the part on the movie that looks the least like it's supposed to and make it the cover. That's not okay.
Not okay.
Not okay with me.
Question number 10 is totally should have kept the original covers. I'm going with the Across the Universe series. I haven't actually read it, but I have seen the 3rd book just like totally cover changed, and it doesn't match at all, and it looks ugly. Like, Across the Universe, it was so beautiful. And then the second one was so beautiful, and then the third one was just like...
She showed me this today. Just a couple minutes ago, I looked at this. I would not know that this book was even in this series based on its cover.
That's how different it is.
If I went to the bookstore and I had not looked online to see what the cover looked like, I would have missed it.
And question number 11 is totally should have stopped at one book. I'm going to say Graceling by Kristen Kishore, because I've heard people say that the other 2 books, Fire and Bitter Blue, aren't good, and you can read them all by themselves and be fine.
I've heard this too.
And yeah, so Graceling did not need a prequel and a sequel. It just didn't need it. It's fine by itself. The only fantasy novel that I've ever read that's a standalone. It's really good.
Back to Merciless. I don't think it should have been left as necessarily like just one, a standalone. It's nice that there is a series because I really enjoy Daniel Vega. However, I could have lived with just The Merciless with its ending.
So that doesn't really count.
But I don't have one that I would feel like it could just be one.
Okay, I'm gonna tag Allie from Allie K, Sung from Pages and Prose, and Alyssa from Sassy Ginger Book Obsessions. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!